The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. An unexamined life is not worth living. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. The only thing I know is that I know nothing. To find yourself, think for yourself. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Happiness depends upon ourselves. It is not living that matters, but living rightly. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Character is destiny. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Conduct yourself in life as at a feast. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. The only certainty is that nothing is certain. Know thyself. Happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. The soul is the captain and ruler of the life of morals. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Courage is knowing what not to fear. The foundation of every state is the education of its youth. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Death is nothing to us, since when we are, death has not come, and when death has come, we are not. Life must be lived as play. All things are in flux. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. Well-being is attained by little and little, and nevertheless is no little thing itself. The only thing that I know is that I know nothing. The soul is dyed with the color of its thoughts. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Man is the measure of all things. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Not life, but good life, is to be chiefly